Yo, 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 Bully and the Beast podcast.
Yo,
I'm L'Oreal.
it's your boy Wax.
I'm hungover, so
Yeah.
we gonna keep that real cute right now. So in the middle of this show, I will be eating some food because
Lorel, what are you talking about? You told me you stopped drinking months ago. What happened?
I did. This is my twin.
Okay.
L'Oreal.
L'Oreal. Okay.
L'Oreal. Okay, now it's a little different. She's filling in for me today.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. Maybe she's a little nicer. Hope she's a little nicer. Let's see.
shut the fuck up.
There you go. That's her.
Yeah. Same old shit, just a different day. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what's going on with you, Wax?
Man, my spot out here jumping. I got a big party on the 27th and on the 21st. Been getting a lot of gigs out here. A lot of promoters and stuff start grabbing my spot up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's really dope. Yeah, I go to
So
a
what is it?
place.
A club? I'm lost. What do you mean?
No, I got like an event space. I got Airbnbs. I got a studio, podcast music studio. Got the boat. I got a lounge for the artists and stuff to come in and rock out and chill. I got a stage for them. So a lot of performers be coming out here on my stage and performing, doing their thing.
Oh, well, that's dope shit.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Niggas is
yeah,
doing big
blessings,
things.
blessings. God blessings. Yes, yeah. Yeah, go to that
Yeah.
place to go explore SC, man. Go follow the page. Come check out a couple of my spots. They're really dope.
I will say this. Does your podcast studio mic sound like yours?
No, it actually don't. I mean, if you see on there a couple of times, like, Dirty Harry's not here today. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
when Dirty Harry's not here, this is what you're gonna get right now. But Dirty Harry's supposed to be here. He couldn't
So
make
for
it
your
today.
podcast, who gives a fuck? But for
No, no,
everybody
no.
else is your
You
boy.
see how they do me? You see how they do me? I need to be here on time. Let's go.
Yeah, that's fucked up. So, okay, let's give some people some advice. You know how it goes down. Bully and the
Yeah.
Beast podcast, you can always be a part of the show. And we're going to give you that good advice, that hood advice. And there's been a lot of people reaching out in the DMs, a lot of people reaching out in the emails. And where can they reach out to us if they have an issue or problem that they want to hear us weigh in on?
Yes, if you want to go to our DM, hit us up at Bully and the Beast Podcast. And if you want to hit us up in the DM, hit us up at the Bully and the Beast Podcast at gmail.com.
I hope that's right, because like when you start talking, sometimes I tune you out.
I get it. But that's why I'm happy you do that, because you don't understand what I be saying, but it's great because you got to come back and hear it twice.
Yeah, because sometimes when you say things, I'm like, oh, that actually makes sense. But then after a while, I'm like, nah, this don't.
No, it's the opposite. It's the opposite.
Is it that you
like, what
keep
the fuck is
talking?
Wax talking about?
Okay, you're right. So
Yeah.
it's like at
Yeah.
first, I'm not listening to you that well because I know you're saying bullshit. And then at some point, the message comes in clear.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what it is. So hopefully y'all got the right stuff, because I don't. Angelo, twerk God, he
I don't
didn't
know what's
send me
going on
shit.
with this guy today.
He
What
didn't
you
send me
mean?
anything.
Why go on, brother?
I don't have no DM, nothing.
Sheesh.
Let's
I
see,
got
he's
a
trying to
DM.
connect to the audio, child. Where's the DM, Angelo?
Sending. Well, I got a DM. I'm telling all these men out here, every time you pull your meat out, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna
Why?
cost.
What
Every time you
happened?
pull your meat out, it's gonna cost you something. You know what I'm saying? And every time you nut, it's gonna cost you a lot of money. So that's why I be telling dudes for years, do not nut, bro. If you're gonna fuck, don't nut. You get head, don't nut. That's gonna cost you more.
So it's costing you a lot of money, all your past sticking dickens.
Don't pull the meat. Every time I pull my meat out, I had to pay something. I had to pay.
That's a prostitute, Wax.
Pull your mouth out. No, no, no. I'm just saying. I'm just saying not like that, but you have to pay something, man. You see what I'm saying? But if you sit there and if you nut, you really got to pay.
Hold on one second.
I suck at that pause game. I'm not that good.
They done brought it back in full effect.
Yeah, I suck at it. See what I'm saying? Like somebody would have said that about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I'm not that good at that type of shit.
You say you suck it?
No, I'm not that good at it. It makes you talk very proper around certain people.
That's good. You're supposed to.
Nah, why? I mean, everything we say is all about a language. You know what I'm saying? So I guess Wax got his own language. I understand L'Oreal's language.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, a bunch of curses and FUs and all that shit. I get it.
Only towards you.
That's what I'm saying. It's a language towards me. I get the L'Oreal language. Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to get into email. We got a
Yes.
couple of them actually, and they're pretty
Oh,
lengthy. So hold
okay.
on to your bootstraps. 3 months ago, I went on a business trip, a 3-day trip. On the first
Uh-huh.
night, I went out for drinks with some of my coworkers. While out, a man started flirting with me. Excuse me, that was gross.
I can hear you. How you farted?
No, I burped. Anyway,
Same.
while out, a man started flirting with me and I liked the attention. Now, my husband has always been loving and supportive. He's handsome, in incredible shape, and he constantly compliments me. I don't know why I felt so gratified by this random guy, but I did. After way too many drinks, I went with him to his apartment and we had sex. Immediately afterwards, I realized
Whore.
what I had done and left. What did you say?
Whore.
Okay. I'm not going to disagree with you on this one because she's a married woman. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, respect yourself. Go ahead.
Okay. I cut my part in the work trip short, saying I felt ill and went home. I immediately confessed to my husband. I told him
Okay.
everything. See, that's good. Sometimes
I
that
get
liquor and that partying, that should get to your mind. That's why it's not
that's
good.
why they don't do it. They
You're
don't do
right.
it.
You're
If you kiss
right.
somebody and wake up in the morning, be mad as hell, can't even look at them on the bus. Plenty of times, y'all. Come on.
That's happened plenty of times to you.
Come on, you know, I did a nasty with somebody and had to wake up to see them the next day and ran out the fucking room or something because soon as they got in the shower. Like plenty of times. It
Like it was
sucks.
something that you realized it was something you didn't even want.
We didn't even want that. Neither one of us really. It was just nasty.
And then you like avoid each other. You're like, this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
why did they even do that? It's awkward. Hey, yo, what's up? Keep it passive. You know what I'm saying? People know you don't. Y'all just finish fucking too. You can
You be
tell
having
the whole vibe
shame,
is
shame, shame written all over your
shame,
damn
shame.
face.
I seen your titties. I seen your titties.
Okay. She confessed to her husband. She told him everything,
See,
offered to answer
yes.
all of his questions. He just
No.
said he
No.
needed to go for a walk. And when he came back, he just asked me if I liked it. I was honest with him. I didn't. It was a fumbly drunk sex with a man that didn't care who clearly didn't care if I enjoyed it. This guy is nowhere near as good as my husband is. I told him all of this, and he just stood there looking at me and told me he needed to go out for a bit and think and left again. Now he's gone for a couple of hours and finally stumbles back through the front door. He's really drunk.
Mhm.
Really
That's
drunk. He could barely speak, kind of drunk. This has now
right.
become a common theme since this has happened. He's gone from drinking maybe 3 times a month at most to drinking every single night. And not just drinking, but getting blacked out drunk and passing out, either
Hey,
in our backyard or even on the couch. He started smoking cigarettes again. He quit 2 years ago. He's been blowing off friends when they invite him out to events. He just goes to work, comes home, drinks, smokes, and passes out. He hasn't gone to the gym since I told him. He used to go 5 times a week. He barely even eats
Damn.
anything. Whenever I try to talk to him, he just responds with short answers or sometimes mumbles. We had our first marriage counseling session today, and he barely even spoke. The counselor tried to get something out of him, but he just did the same short answers or mumbles. I've offered everything I can think of to make things right. I've been doing the things he's always done for me. Make coffee for him each morning, tell him he's handsome, offer him to offered to do errands for him. He just doesn't seem to care anymore. He just seems like a shell of his former self. This is so fucking sad.
It's fucked up.
I'm really scared I've done something irreparable. I haven't seen him smile this entire time. 2 nights ago, he came back from whatever pub he was drinking at with a bloody nose and a black eye. I was horrified and tried to find out what happened, and he just told me, fuck off.
Really?
He got his ass whooped is what happened. You know what happened. What the hell? You should see the other guy.
Beat the shit out of him.
I was horrified and tried to find out what happened. He told me to fuck off. He started telling me I might as well go find that guy I cheated with so I can be happy. I tried telling him I've always been happy with him, but he threw it back in my face asking why I cheated then. I don't have an answer. I spent months racking my brain and can't even think of a single reason why I would do that. He wasn't better looking, nicer, in better shape, more attentive, anything. That conversation when he came back with the bloody nose and a black eye is the longest one we've had since I told him what I did. I don't know what to do. Have I ruined my marriage? Look, they said, I'm asking Wax here. Is there something your cheating partner did that made you feel better? I'm lost. Is there something your cheating partner did? Oh, so that made you feel better. Okay, the person you cheated with is what she mean. I'm lost. I love my husband more than anything. And watching him spiral is killing me. Please, I need advice.
You just gotta let him go. There's no type of band-aid you actually could do. Like I always say, a man could crash a car. We could fix it. We could work. We know, y'all know that we did not like this man at all. I mean, this woman at all. There we go.
Pause.
Y'all know that we didn't like this woman at all. Like we just smashed her, fucked her.
Damn, Wax, did you just like really come out again for the 15th time on this podcast?
Yeah, good job. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So when a woman open her legs to somebody, she actually likes him. She got attraction to this man. She's something. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shouldn't have what we have in us. That nasty type of shit with us. You know what I'm saying? Only thing we could think of when you rided him, how was you? Was you screaming, or was you making the same noise you was making with me? Or when he bent you over from the back, was you screaming? Or that? We can never unsee that type of shit, so we can't rock with it. You said once a good girl's
we
gone,
think the same exact thing, Wax.
Yeah, but it's a little different. Like we the ones doing the hammering. You don't want nobody seeing somebody get hammered. Nobody want to get fucked, men or women. Y'all don't even want to get fucked at the end of the day.
Like for us to imagine you fucking a woman, like that shit feels so terrible. And you think about all that, you be like, damn, like what the fuck? He ain't like the way we was having sex. Like you start to question everything. Like you start to question everything about yourself, especially when you locked in or it's a person that you wasn't cheating on. Because I get the relationships where people are cheating on each other. Then that's just kind of like, it's all fair and love and war when it comes to that. But when it's somebody that you've been faithful to, somebody that you thought you was having like a forever with, and you find out that this motherfucker
like a queen, ouch.
You thinking about everything.
Ouch.
You like,
on some
damn.
easy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you fuck that nigga up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always say, just to save yourself, always marry a woman that you're not in love with. Only marry somebody that you're cool with. You know what I'm saying? Because this whole life fucked up. He can't even cope. He can't do shit.
It's hard to bounce back from heartbreak.
He giving up.
Yeah, I mean, he gave up.
A man can't take it. A man can't take it. We don't have periods every month. Y'all used to pain. God gave y'all pain all the time so y'all could get used to.
Nah, we can't take it either,
like
Wax.
Monthly.
We're more emotional, supposedly, according to y'all. So obviously that's gonna affect us. Yeah, I've been hurt to the point where like I really could not bounce back from it either. Like there's some people that have hurt me in life that like it still bothers me to this day. I've never gotten over it. Anytime I speak to them, I'll bring it up. Like, and I don't want to speak to them. Like, it's like I think it really just depends on the person. Cause I've seen girls get done dirty and they move on. I've seen a guy get done dirty and he moves on. I've seen people been devastated. I think it really just depends on the person and what I know she feels terrible. Yo, I promise you, it's fucked up because when you're in the situation, you understand it, but when it happens to you, you can't. And
You can't
like,
understand it.
no, but if somebody told me, and this was in fact true, like, yo, I was so drunk out of my mind that I didn't even know what I was doing, versus I fucked this bitch, I planned it, I knew I was gonna fuck this, I met her, we hung out.
Yes.
Like, those are two totally different things. To me, cheating is cheating, and yes, I'm still fucked up, I'm still pissed. But for you to plot it out, y'all went on a date, y'all hung out, being drunk
L'Oreal,
and fucking.
See, when you say that as a man, as a woman, that's peace. But as a man, it's worse for me that seeing that you so irresponsible to where you just a trip up on a dick because you was drinking. Like that could happen throughout our life. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. Now, if you plan that whole shit or whatever, men are used to. That's what women do. They more sneaky than us. They're planning things out. We expect that type of shit. But if you just over here just see a man and just fuck him that night, and you supposed to be my prize, that hurt way, way, way more, yo.
Yeah, because she didn't even value herself, is what you feel.
Nah, you just went out there being a nasty, slutty ass, just whatever. Anybody could have got you that night. Like, what the fuck do I have?
But this shit isn't big. Your shit can be impaired, and you said it yourself. When that's why this shit is, that's poison, right? You're putting poison into your body, and then you're making decisions. We see people make decisions like you're blasted drunk, and they'll still choose to drive, right?
Yes.
Now, who would risk their life or willing to risk their life when they could know that they could get a $40 Uber or this or that? Your mind ain't right. So, and I get what you're saying, but that's why drinking is like a scary thing, because you could tell deep down inside, she's low-key a shell of herself now too. Yes, she didn't just ruin him, she ruined herself, because
their whole relationship. Yes, exactly.
She's questioning herself. She don't even know why she did the shit. She don't know what's going on. She don't know how to fix him.
She was so guilty she had to tell her on herself.
See, let's get to that part. Yes. That's the mistake that she made.
I was gonna say that, L'Oreal, but I respect it so much. But yeah. Hey, listen, if you want to tear a house down, just don't blow it up. She blew that bitch up. She could have, you know what I'm saying, took it down.
Nobody would have found out.
Come on. I hear that. And I hate that too, L'Oreal. I hate that too.
But they say that people telling themselves to ease their own guilt.
Respect. Yes. You're right.
Because why would you want to hurt someone like this? And I get that she felt like that's hurtful.
I'd rather you left. Found out, said something, like say something to get up out of there. You start turning him off. You know what I'm saying? Just don't do something like that. If you know that because you're going to ruin this man. You ruined that man.
He's ruined.
Men can't come back like women can come back. Y'all can come back.
Stop saying that. There's plenty of people that they don't bounce back.
No, I hear you. And
they gain weight, lose weight,
yeah,
kill themselves.
Yeah, anybody I ever did that to, I really apologize, yo. Please forgive me. And please forgive me, because I understand where hurt and pain and stuff like that is and stuff like that. So yes,
after you get hurt, it's almost like
ouch.
You have your guard and you do it to other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you what happened to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I promise you, like, I've been in a situation where I tried to help heal a hurt person, and they did exactly to me what the person before did to them. The exact same thing.
Yes. Ouch.
So, and do I think it was on purpose? No. But that's crazy, because I do feel like people self-sabotage as well. Like you're busy trying so hard not to be something that you end up being it.
Yes.
Right?
Because that's all you got your mind on, so you end up doing it. That's all you trying not to do this, and next you know you're doing this. Because you forgot that you wasn't supposed to do it, but now you're thinking about it all the time. That's what you're doing, because that's your nature. You know what I'm saying? Find out. That's what I always tell people. You know, don't marry somebody's good side, marry their flaws. You know what I'm saying? Because we only together because I accept your flaws. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit there and just continue to be with you and I don't accept your flaws, but I only like the good part about you. No, let me see the dirt. Tell me about your dirt. You know what I'm saying? Do it up front, early in that shit, and see what time it is.
That's when I know I can't fuck with somebody. If I do something and they make it seem like it's unforgivable, I'm like, this motherfucker ain't in it for the long haul. You gonna leave. Because you, like, when you're with somebody, living with somebody and together that long, you see all sides of them.
Everything.
Parts that they don't
Good,
like
bad,
about
happy, and sad.
themselves. Yeah.
Exactly.
And you still gotta love them. And if you don't, you need to get the fuck on now. But that's the
Right
thing.
now.
People give up so easily, like relationships and stuff like that. But that's what I'm saying. That's not falling into, that's not the truth. I'ma leave if you, what makes me leave is if you make somebody else feel like, or I think you're making somebody else feel like they can have something on me, like you'll treat them better than me, something like that. Like all of that is something that I feel like is unforgivable. But I don't know, like if you really love somebody, you put up with a lot of shit. A lot of shit.
Yeah, you start trying to become blind and stuff to the growth now, but are you wrong to check it? And now they're saying, oh, guys who check it, you're insecure and stuff like that. Like, then if you let it go, she's gonna do it even worse next time, and then with somebody else next time. You know what I'm saying? Even worse in a more embarrassing situation. You see what I'm saying? So do you not check it? Now you're insecure. If you do, oh, you're trying to control me and all this other type of shit. Listen, who's the head? Who's the neck? Really, the woman got control, but the man is still at the head at the end of the day. You gotta, you don't put a fitted cap on your neck. You know what I'm saying? Dress him up, make him look good at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? It's like, don't make him go out there looking all crazy, because at the end of the day, that's what he's still attached to. So you make
Niggas
him
love
look
to make a
crazy.
bitch look crazy. I'm sorry.
Well,
Like,
either way, if you make her look crazy, that's y'all looking crazy. If she make you look crazy, that's y'all watering yourself down at the end of the day. So now what? Now
that's
you
what
gotta
I'm
go
saying.
home
Like
to
a
somebody
nigga
that's
be
fucking
thinking
your
they coming
household up.
up. They think they coming up off of that. But really, you look just as stupid as you making
You
your
look
girl
stupid
look.
as hell. If you over here flirting with another girl and get shorty, nigga, you watering down your whole situation. That means your whole house, your whole shit is weak as hell. Look how weak your shit is. You can't even go out with your shorty and doing some clowning and look at it. Look at the chick. Like, she over here flirting with other niggas and giving other niggas all this type of conversation and all this type of shit. You kind of watering that nigga down. You're showing that nigga
Yeah.
can't hold his own. You know what I'm saying? So nobody want to do business with this nigga or nothing, because this nigga weak. You can't even hold your own shit down.
So what do you think? Because she needs help trying to, that's therapy to me, that she got to go to and figure out what made her cheat. Even though because she's not blaming alcohol initially, because she said that the compliment made her feel good. You know what I mean? So that was part of it. She got attention from someone else. So you clearly have some things that you're not dealing with. I do say this. Clearly, he really, really loves this woman, because the fact that he's even willing to go to therapy and counseling, I mean, speaks volumes.
Sleep back in the bed with her and just kiss her. Whatever. I'm sure he's probably.
No. She said blackout drunk on the couch every night. So he's not going.
Yeah, they ain't fucking. They ain't good shit.
They're not doing none of that. But I mean, since they're in the counseling, one of the main things I would do is give him the option. One, I'm pretty sure she said this, but you have to say, what is it that you want me to do to make you happy? So whether that looks like you, not us, don't put yourself in it because you already fucked up. It would be, what do you need me to do to make you, and not maybe not even happy, but to make you feel like yourself again? Does that mean me leaving and letting you move on with your life? Does that look like me making up for it in whatever kind of way you see that would matter, or whatever? Does that mean me not going out of town anymore? Does that mean, like, what does that look like? But I do think y'all need to get him some kind of help, counseling for AA meetings.
Yes.
Something like that, because
you know what it is? I think he got to go around to the boys, right? And this is going to save him. Go to his boys, his brothers, anybody that he look up to.
He feels stupid
and that
right now.
That he will feel like that. He will feel shame that them guys found out. Let these guys find out and let them know. Listen, my shorty cheated on me too before, and I took it back. So if you got to put them to a situation like that, all that fucking therapy and all that other type of shit, you got to bring the hood to it. Call his brothers and his uncles and shit like that. And be like, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I cheated on this man. That's why he fucked up. He'd be like, shit, I got cheated on before. I'm still with this bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how my uncle be like that. I talk to him, these. You know what I'm saying? I got him. Let me try to repair this, because once these guys do it all and you feel not the shame no more, that these men understand because they got cheated on too and they took their lady back because you got to work on something. You evidently he really love her, like you said. So he got to do everything that she got to do everything she can, and I think that's the best thing. Find the dudes that where he feel like if these guys find out, they're gonna be ashamed. That he'll be ashamed. Other than that, you fucked up. But
Yeah,
find the
he
dudes
does
that
need a
gonna talk to him,
community.
give him some stories. He need a
He need,
community.
he needs a community. He needs a village. Him avoiding his friends and like you said, it is because he's shamed. She should be the one that's
Shame.
ashamed. It should be her that should be ashamed, not you.
Now he feel fooled. He feel fooled, and I feel like any girl that get me, especially get on my knees and get mad, they fooled me. You see what I'm saying? Like
You
you
don't
have to
believe
fool
in people
somebody.
making mistakes?
Yes, mistakes my ass. You know what I'm saying? Go run in front of a Mack truck, make a mistake.
I think a big part
I
of the
tripped in front
reason
of.
when people cheat is that they don't take the accountability and they're not honest.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why they need to go run in front of the trainer. If you keep making mistakes like that, falling on the meat and falling in some pussy is running in front of a fucking
but
train
this
because
is
you ruined
one
your life,
time.
huh?
This is a one-time mistake. They had a perfect marriage before this.
Yeah, you only thing you need to do is run in front of a Mack truck one time too.
So there's
You
nothing she
see
could
what I'm
do.
saying?
Because she's asking
Oh,
us for advice and it doesn't seem like you're giving
yeah.
her any.
No, I gave her some great advice. Go ahead and try to get the men, you know what I'm saying, that he feel like he look up to or whatever, that would tell him war stories with their lady too. Because
Or they're
everybody
gonna be
got
like,
war
leave
stories.
that
Nobody
bitch.
got nothing perfect. Huh? I mean, and then that's probably what he did. So he might tell him like, listen, I left my bitch and I regret shit every single day. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I would take that shit. I know she's a good girl at the end of the day. We could work on it. Or he
Yeah.
might be like, listen, you see she in there cooking right now? She been paying for that shit for the last 20 years. She did that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, so you gotta
Oh
talk to
God. And
talk to
look
drunk
who's
uncle.
here.
Talk to drunk uncle first, because drunk uncle gonna tell everybody else. They gonna start coming to him like, yo, I heard what Lisa did, nigga. It's all good. My shorty, she sucked a nigga dick behind the fucking bleachers. I found out
Wow.
about that shit. Yeah. Some niggas, your girls out here be doing their thing at the end of the day. So you gotta pick the poison. Which one would you want? You want your girl that sleep with a nigga one a year, one every 3 years, one every month, one every week? They got some bitches out here fucking the other niggas every day. Why you go to work?
Why the fuck did she tell this nigga?
Because she's a great woman. She's a stand-up woman. I respect that. At least she's seen it tore down. She ain't just leave. She about to try to help this nigga repair it. And I think Unc and I think the men he look up to, I think that's the best thing to do. Let them know, you know, let them all sit around and talk about their war stories.
I
And then
think
he
she
gonna
should have
find
kept that
out.
shit to herself.
Yeah, me too. But now she fucked up, so now I got them help her repair it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all talk about your war stories. He be like, damn, he caught her and he was there. They was in his house and he walked in on them and he's still with her. It wasn't that bad. So once he starts seeing things that's worse than his, he gonna start softening back up and y'all start talking and
This
start working on that way.
this nigga told her to go find the nigga.
Yeah, he
Go
gonna
find.
say all that shit. You tapped in his emotions.
Yeah.
Yo, when you in a relationship, man, you open your heart up, man. That shit is dangerous. It's like riding on a bicycle 100 miles per hour. That shit dangerous as hell. You hit a rock, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So you got to slow down. Try to slow down a little bit. If y'all still speeding, everything, all y'all still in love, all that shit. Yo, you better watch yourself. Both of y'all need to respect each other's heart because y'all shit is wide open.
Hey, yo,
Slow down.
pause. Okay.
Early.
Let's
Early.
move on. We got another email. Now,
What
Wax,
we
if they
got?
want to reach out in the DM or in the email, how do they do so?
Holla us at the DM at the Bully and the Beast podcast.
No, the
And
No,
yeah, no
the
doubt. At Bully and
bully.
the Beast podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to holler us up at the email, hit us up at the Bully and the Beast podcast at gmail.com. You, that's definitely it.
Okay. So, hey, Bully and the Beast. If this
Peace.
post seems a little messy, it's because I'm typing this out quick. So, my
Peace.
son, 15, just came out yesterday as gay to my husband. And my
Uh-huh.
husband kicked him out while I was
Okay.
at work. I
Okay.
got a panic phone call from my baby telling me everything. And let me tell y'all, I was pissed.
Yes.
I left work early, drove over to my house where I saw my baby boy sitting on the curb with his clothes and shit all across the damn lawn. And I'm screaming as if now soon to be ex-husband, who is not the man I thought I married. Damn.
Stop it.
I gave that bastard a piece of my mind and told him if he can't be a man and support his son, then he could kiss my ass and find someone else to pay his bills.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
He let her take care of him. Who's the role? Gender roles revealing there.
That's why the nigga gay, because she letting his wife take care of him.
Shut up.
Did I say that out loud? Go.
Cancel him, culture. Anyway. I gave that bastard a piece of my mind and told him that if he can't be a man and support his son, then he could kiss my ass and find someone else to pay his bills. I shoved my boy stuff in the back of my truck and went to a hotel. That's where I'm at right now because my parents can't pick us up until Monday. So we can stay with them. I don't know much about this whole gay thing. So what can I do to make my kid feel accepted? That's hilarious. I don't know about this whole gay thing. What can I do to? First of all, what a fucking bitch ass nigga the father is. You gonna throw his clothes across the lawn like a hoe?
It's emotional. It's just emotional. You know how many dudes that I know that follow their daughters having sex and go crazy too?
But you throw his clothes across the lawn is crazy.
You don't know what people do. People punch walls. Dudes, fathers go get blackout drunk. They they just to find out that their daughter is having sex at all, they go crazy. To find out your son is even getting plugged is crazy because that's the worst thing he want to know. If a father find out his son is gay, he want to know, all right, son, are you fucking this nigga or are you getting fucked?
Why would he want to know that?
Come on, that's a fucking out of control. You do not.
And that doesn't mean anything. You could do both. Like that. There's no right way to be gay. Like, what the hell? What if he's not even having sex with a man? Like, he just attracted to him.
No, I hear you. I hear that 1,000%. But the last thing his father want to know, because having sex with a man, period, is, you see, he don't like it at all. You see what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you like right away in your mind, is my son getting smashed, fam? What the fuck are you doing? Nobody want to get fucked. Women or men want to get fucked. Yo, all women right now, whoever listens to this, picture your boyfriend getting fucked right now. How crazy is that?
Who would want their mate to get fucked by anybody, let alone, it doesn't matter if it's a man or woman. We just sat here talking about how much it would hurt if somebody cheated or did whatever. But as far as your child, let me tell you something. It's hard out here in this world. It's hard enough just to be you.
Yes.
And obviously we see that because all he's trying to be is himself. And even his father is not accepting him. That's terrible.
At first, that's what I was saying with the daughters. His father is not going to accept his daughter having sex.
But then he should have left the fucking house. You a grown-ass man. Control your goddamn emotions.
Yes, you're right, L'Oreal. You don't know how they do it. You cannot. The fathers that I know, they all went crazy all different ways. Car accidents, went blackout drunk, forward, screamed, cried.
I do not play. First of all, I don't play public embarrassment. And for you to think that it's okay to take you, a grown-ass man, the clothes that I bought my damn child, because you seem like you're a fucking bum and don't have no goddamn money if she says she's paying all the bills. You gonna throw the clothes that I bought for my son on the yard and embarrass him and kick him out the house when I pull up, he's crying? No, get the fuck out of my house. She's really crazy for allowing this man to stay in that house, and she leaves. Like, nigga, I would have burned. Yeah. Now I get why Left Eye did the shit. You heard me? Like,
Left Eye kid was gay?
No, nigga, I'm talking about she blew up the fucking house, nigga. She set the house on fire.
She did. She burnt the girl.
Now I see why 50 Cent supposedly, allegedly set his baby mama house on fire. Like, you stop playing with me. And like, it's crazy because the LaToya Luckett, I heard her say the other day on a podcast that moving forward, when it comes to any relationship she has, she's going to put the man before the kids because that's the order in the Bible. So she's not going to put her kids before. But you have my son or my child out on the curb crying with their stuff on we going to see the order, nigga.
That's different. Listen, I feel like what she's saying is true, but he got to earn that. You know what I'm saying? He got to earn that spot to where they're so one to where the kid is looking at them as one. You see what I'm saying? And so now they can be able to take care of the kid. The kid is have the respect of them both. So I do believe in order. You know what I'm saying? But that man has to respect that place. You got to respect that number one place. Other than that, you got to do what you got to do. A lot of dudes don't earn that spot at all. And that goes for
I
both
will
ways.
fuck this nigga up thinking that he could do this shit to my child.
He's
I'm
not.
so
He's out of
upset.
place. That nigga stay out of place. That nigga almost out the door. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
he's not even in that place.
They got out of there. Okay, so look, to be supportive, I mean, you're doing it. Right. I don't see how she's literally left to show him, like, listen, I support you being you. And I do think leaving the home is ridiculous. That man should leave that home. If he has a fucking problem, then he needs to go away. It's not them. Why you uprooting the child, you stupid piece of shit? I hate this nigga.
I hear you, but you don't know. It's a shock to everybody, Lorel. It's a shock. You can't tell somebody how to react off their shock.
There's no fucking way you didn't have any inkling of a fact or any inkling of a thought that your son
15,
wasn't.
Bro, you ain't hear no. Come on, fam. Somebody said something. He had thong sandals on his something family.
There's motherfuckers that's not gay that I be feeling like he got a little.
You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I mean? In his walk. Something like that. You get what I'm saying? Like but that go to show how much you don't even pay attention to your child.
Yes, there you go.
But then you want to have the nerve to react and kick people. Get the fuck out my house. This is our house.
Yeah,
that's it. That's how I look at it. She's doing
I'm trying to see what trying to see the reaction really could have been. Like you said, he have to have something. So that should have been like, when it finally touch you, it's not really that hot because it's been warm all the time. You know what I mean? I get initial action of, oh my gosh, like you thought your daughter was a virgin, then she come up pregnant. That's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, because she didn't. You know what we didn't hear her say? That she shocked. She didn't say she shocked.
Yeah, she been new. He been telling mommy. That's why when mommy's at work, him and mommy was in the room that night. It was like, okay, mom, but tell dad. She's like, all right, I'm gonna let you talking to him by himself.
I don't think I don't think he told her. I don't think he told her because I think he would have thought she would talk to him. I think he told the father first because that was going to be the hardest person to accept. And it's the reason why he told him when she wasn't there. Because why didn't he sit them down together? Ouch. He knew his mother knew. Yeah. That's her child. She knew.
Yeah, his mama knows. Mama knows the little twitches. Mama been caught you with her bras and shit. Why mama bras is missing? Why mama panties is always in your fucking in your room?
Stupid. That's not always.
That's a problem.
Stop. Anyway, so whatever she's doing right now, I feel like is being supportive. Don't throw. And I get what you're saying, Wax, about the shock. I don't know. Like I would have a conversation with my husband and be like, listen, this is our child and we need to support him. Regardless of anything, he's going to have to be in his life, whether it's y'all are together or you're not going to be together. So you should definitely have that conversation. And then you have the conversation with your son. Like, what, don't ask us, ask him. What can I be doing to support you more? What, it's hard out here. And you might look at TV and you see the glorified gay. Huh?
Yes. It's support something that you don't accept,
Yep. Your shit breaking up.
Hear me?
It's glitchy.
What about now? Yo.
So yeah, she definitely should ask the son, like, what can I do to make you feel more supported? And like I was saying, it's tough out here. It's just a tough life. And I know they glorify sometimes, like, oh yeah, on TV it's always like the token gay guy, but no, like being a gay Black man, being a Black man alone is not easy, and being a gay Black man, especially in certain neighborhoods, is can be scary. You know what I mean? Some people don't accept it. And a lot of people may not accept your son, and it sucks that your husband was the first person to kick that off and show him that, but it's not always easy, and it might not be easy for him. Hopefully, God willing, it is. But and he does
I think
have
it's a little
support.
easier for him. I think it's a little easier for him. You know what I mean? I think big guys really fight against it with their self. After they accept it for themselves and they're able to come out, it's so much easier than just a black man out here. You know what I'm saying? They get a job before me. They be more accepted in more places than I will be. You know what I'm saying? Because a
Do you think that's
masculine black
true? What if
man,
that's
I'm
not true?
guaranteed. That's
Because
a
what if
guarantee.
they wanted to work in the rap industry? And then you have
I
people that are
mean,
like, that, people are
that's
still
one
so
industry. That's
judgy.
one industry
But
that's like
maybe
this
that's the
compared to this
industry he
world.
wants to work in. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm just
you
saying, but look
can't
how many
say
more
it's
they are.
easier.
L'Oreal, there's so many more inside the fashion world. I mean, what they
That's
actually do,
one
that's
world.
only like that's this big. No, but that's one world. Like this is
Football,
so big.
basketball, construction,
What you mean? They
army.
call them gay guys? All them gay guys
The
in the
army just
NFL?
started saying that it was okay for people to be. That was only, we're a couple years removed from that. Like, you have to remember, y'all, you're saying that again
I
because of
think
the
it's very
glorified
harder.
gay side that
I
you're
think it's
seeing.
harder.
But I have a lot of gay male friends, and it's not easy for them all the time.
It's easier. Me, I believe that it's more easier for them than me.
That's
To
your
do anything.
opinion. That's your opinion. Either way,
Guarantee.
I don't believe. I think it.
Guarantee.
Everybody has their struggles and what they have to deal with.
Yes.
And
And
who
I'm talking
knows?
about
What
my
if
life
we just
experiences.
seen
You know
something
what
the
I'm
other
saying?
day where a gay man said something to a straight man and they were throwing stuff at him and trying to beat him up walking down the street just for being himself. I was in the mall the other day, and this has nothing to do with work. Let me finish. This was at the mall, and this man never said nothing to him. I'm in Atlanta, in Lenox Mall, and a man is walking, and then somebody is walking towards another black man, and he goes, effing F word, says this, and looks at me. He goes, his gay ass. Like, that man didn't even say nothing to him.
He's in Atlanta. That's if he having a problem with gay people in Atlanta, that's his fault. You see what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying to you. You're sitting there like, it's so easy for gay, but how the fuck do you
know? No, it's not easy. It's not easy for none of us. But I'm saying, with my life experience, I'm sure I'm gonna get you punk ass nigga, you this and all this type of shit. Niggas not gonna like me just gotta walk past.
A white man is not gonna walk past you and say that.
It's easier for them in life as it is for me, as it's my life experience.
That's not true. That sounds ridiculous.
They get a job before me. I'm just telling you.
That's not true. Little Nas X is just trying to be himself, and Boosie has something to say about him every day.
That's cool. That's cool.
Not cool. What are you talking about?
Say it. But we all gotta have people say things about us every single day. I'm sure.
Yeah, but just for his sexuality, nobody's bashing you for liking women.
You don't know. For probably liking too many women, or I get bashed for being a whore for years. There's so many things that we got bashed for. He probably don't even care people calling him that. People be like, yo, wax, you black motherfucker. I am a black motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Somebody like, you motherfucker. He probably don't care.
He calls him the F word, and no, it was very aggressive and it was disgusting. Anyway,
if that's who he is, once you accept yourself, they don't matter. It don't matter to them no more. I'm saying, like, I said all that to say this. I believe after they get it with their self, I think after they get to have that fight with their self and accept it, I think it's a little bit easier for them. Only the ones still in the closet and who still see back, I think they're the ones who got the problems.
Because right now, we'll listen to Wax because he was a black gay male before. What?
It's a lot of gay people all around, so it's not like to where it's like really shunned upon like it was back in the day. It's like
there's still countries that it's illegal to be gay in. What are you talking about?
Respect, I get it.
You'll get stoned to death. So what's easy about that?
Well, I would love to know where they at.
What country?
I would love to know where they live at.
There's many countries. Saudi Arabia, nigga, fucking Dubai.
No. Where they live at? Where they live at? The people on there.
We can live wherever we want, but I'm saying
there's no
country.
Where they live at.
Wax, there's no country that you're gonna get stoned for being a black male.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. But at the end of the day, is what I'm saying. You're not listening to me. I want to know where they live and how accepted it is where they at. Right now, if that man lived in Atlanta and he acting like this, I'm trying to see where he live at.
The guy happened. Something happened in Atlanta when the people were throwing stuff.
So a man who ain't worried about gay people in Atlanta, he has the problem.
The people
That's
that
where
was
they at.
throwing stuff at the gay mail was in DC, where there's a large gay community. People are not very accepting. They always have things to say when it comes to gay people or gay males or anything. That's why there's a whole thing, LGBTQ, why they stand up for each other. People are tormented just because they are gay. People are kicked out of churches, all kind of stuff. What are you talking about? I don't know what world you live in, but child.
The world I live in is what I'm trying to. I'm telling you through my life experience how a black man, me, is being treated out here in this world. That's what I'm saying.
And he's a black male too, but add gay to it.
And I get it. So just because he's more, he's more of not so masculine, they let him in the door before they let me in the door.
Why do you think he's not masculine just because he's gay?
It's not saying that he's not masculine.
You just said that.
If he's looking at a gay man, if they see me and they see a gay man, they're gonna let that gay man in the door before me.
You don't know what he looks like. He can look just like you.
My life experience, regardless of whatever, my life experience, they knowing that this man is gay will let him in the door before me. My life experience. I'm telling you what my life experience.
Knowing that somebody's gay, what does that even fucking mean? The nigga can look just like you. You can be gay, Wax. You know that?
No, I don't know that.
Anyway, support your child, love your children, whatever they, come out as long as it's not a murderer and a child molester. He's not hurting anybody. Let's move on. If you want to reach out to us, slide in a DM, slide in an email. The DM, Bully and the Beast Podcast, at Bully and the Beast Podcast. The email is?
At the Bully and the Beast Podcast.
No, it's not at the. That's not the email.
Is at Bully, is the Bully and the Beast Podcast at gmail.com.
The email is the Bully and the Beast Podcast at gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
And we will definitely help y'all motherfuckers out. Now let's move on to word on the street.
What we got?
Kevin Gates is disgusting. So we've seen him do a lot of things. He did a podcast where he spoke about drinking his significant other's piss. He said, I know she drank a lot of water, so she healthy like me, and that's cool. I wouldn't mind to drink it. And I'm like, that's nasty. Now a woman is on stage. He brought her on stage, put her in a chair, and Hawk spit in her mouth about 2 times. And come to find out, this woman is pregnant, not by him or his spit, but by a whole other man. And there were people in the audience that was gagged. I mean, like, doing all those noises. But they stayed and watched the remainder of the show. Do you do the spitting in the mouth thing?
When you're in the moment, you do a lot of nasty things the partners say, I'm just saying, do that, spit on me, pee on me. And, but a lot of people understand that's a lot of sex talk. You know what I'm saying? People really don't want you to do this type of things, like spit on me and pee on me. They don't really want you to do it. Just sex talk. All that, I love you so much. Why are you in the pussy? All that type of shit. You gotta have deaf air to that. Enjoy the moment. You see what I'm saying? So I kind of partake in some dumb shit like the spitting and shit like that, and they'd be like, what the fuck after? Like, what the fuck did I just do? Or let's just let somebody spit on me. What the fuck did I say? So yeah.
I think like spitting in the private areas is one thing. I don't know why I don't think that's as bad as spitting in the mouth. Spitting in the mouth from a stranger at that. Yeah. Like spitting in the mouth is nasty, period. But like the Hawk spit part, like the
when last time he had COVID?
Probably that day.
That's what I'm saying. Like the cold, you know what I'm saying? People still got phlegm. What type of spit was it? Was it like the white bubbly, or was like with the yellow phlegm in it? Yeah.
It makes me gag just to think about it.
Yeah.
Like it, but
we all got different spits. You know what I'm saying? Different times and different weathers. And look at the weather about to change. Weather changing. He definitely got that little cold spit.
It's certain people that like, I wouldn't even want to touch me, like my hand, let alone like them spitting. Like, and then you got to think about like, I get it. Like kissing is like, they literally say it's swapping spit.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Not for me.
Yeah. I let a girl pee on my leg before I let her spit on me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. My ex was begging me to pee on him, but I have like stage fright.
Yeah.
I
So
cannot pee in front
it
of
takes
people.
forever. Yeah.
I tried
I
too.
did
I
that
was just like, I
before.
can't do it.
You gotta do it in the shower. The shower helps out. The shower helps a
No,
lot.
I tried. I tried everything. He tried
Yeah,
so many different ways to try to get me to. I just can't pee in front of people. Like if a nigga is in the bathroom and like I would never go in there and like try to pee real quick. Like, ugh, get out. Like I got the door got to be
yeah.
closed. Like I can't even hear somebody. Like if I hear you close by the door, then my pee don't come out. Like or if I'm like rushing
It
one time.
holds. It's like that for men too.
Yeah, one
It's like
time I
that for
had to
men
go to
too.
the bath. I had to pee so bad on a plane. I had drunk mad wine, and I was like, we was about
Yeah.
to land, so I knew I didn't really have no time. So I was like, try to hurry up and pee. But the fucking stupid ass flight attendant was on the outside of the
Early.
door, and she just
Nice.
kept talking. Yo, I had
Yeah.
to pee so bad, my pee would not come out. I had to go back to my seat, mad as hell, having to pee, and then run off the plane
Damn.
when it land. It couldn't come out. I went back to my seat.
Yeah. It's like that. I was trying to pee on a girl. It was like being nasty. You know what I'm saying? She wanted me to pee and shit, and I couldn't do it.
In the
Like
bed or in the
I had to
shower?
pee too. No, we had to go to the shower. So
I was
you
about to
know,
say the bed is crazy.
nah, the bed is wild. But inside the shower, you got to let the cold water hit your toes and your feet and shit like that. Men got feet, women got toes, so you got to let the water hit your feet, and then you could go.
Does it like count if somebody pees on you in the shower? Like a
Yeah,
guy
it's just
peeing?
the act of doing it. It's
That
the
don't
act
count
of
really,
doing
I
it.
don't think.
Yeah, it's an act of doing it. That's all. Just say you did it, because nobody really want to get peed on in the bed. You got to clean that shit up after. You know what I'm saying? It's
But pee,
consequences for
yeah.
everything.
Maybe in
Yeah,
the
that's like
hotel.
jerking off and then you pull in on your clothes. Like fuck.
I'm sorry, but peeing on what is the attraction? Like that's nasty.
Just
I
doing
don't
something
get
you
that.
never did before. Just doing something you
Yeah.
never did before. It's
Just like
stupid.
the
All that shit is
spitting.
stupid. All
It
that shit
is.
dumb.
It's not sexy. Doesn't turn me on. You know what turns me on? Fucking. No. You gotta know what you do. If you doing all that spitting and shit, it's probably because your dick is trash. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I
You know
just
that your stroke game is whizzy.
yeah, because if the dick is good, you ain't got to do all that peeing and spitting and just
Yeah. That's why I be peeing and spitting and doing all that shit. You
yeah,
hear me
because
over
you
here? I got every
trash.
story.
You trash. I heard about you. Let's talk about Black excellence. Some people that aren't trash. Big shout out to Big Lotto. She
Yep.
donated a big check, $35,000 to her old
Dope.
high school. And she
That's
went
dope.
and hung out with the cheerleading team and she gave the
Nice.
check during one of the games. So Lovejoy High School. They
I
got a
like that,
good
man.
homecoming present from Big Lotto. So
Oh, my
shout out
fault,
to
Lorel. Real quick. I didn't know if you've seen the pictures, two pictures before I sent about Will Smith and Chris Rock and Jada Pinkett, if you wanted to talk about that.
you know what? We're gonna talk about it briefly here. Black excellence. Jada Pinkett Smith, man. She's coming out with a book.
What's up
The
with
name of
that?
the book is Worthy, October
Okay.
17th. And she is spilling all her own tea, child. She's saying that her and Will Smith have been
Exactly.
separated for the past 7 years. This is nothing new, though.
No way.
August Alsina told us this years ago. If people didn't want to listen, I mean, he didn't lie
I
about
ain't really
fucking her.
pay attention.
Yeah, well, either way,
Yikes.
um, now she's saying that there were rumors. Remember a long time ago, there was rumors that Will and Jada was having issues. Well, apparently during those
Yes.
issues, Chris Rock reached out to Jada Pickett and she was like, listen, he was like, listen, I'm trying to take you on a date. And she's like, a date?
Yes.
I'm married to Will. And he like, nah, y'all, I thought y'all was getting a
Exactly.
divorce. I seen the shit in the tabloids and shit. And she's like, no. So she went and told Will. And
Oh,
that
that's what the smack was
is
about.
giving now that makes more sense, huh?
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
But does
And
it
you
make
know,
sense that he
people
said
understand
keep
if that's my baby mama,
does it make sense
you
that
get
he
me?
said keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth?
Out your mouth. Yes. Because we ain't understand it, but now it makes all the sense in the world. But it's still, y'all dudes fall back. My baby mama is still like somebody got to take care of, somebody got to deal with, and stuff like that. Stay out the way. Man, other girls out here. Go smash them.
Yeah, but
Because I got
there's
to
not
beat
a
you up
lot
for
of
my son,
Jada
because my son
Pickett.
don't like that shit.
You said what?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, my son don't want you fucking her. You know what I'm saying? So until he take over and shit like that, I got to beat you up.
And that's why, like, you know what? It makes a ton more sense when she went on a Red Table Talk and was basically like not condemning Chris Rock's jokes. And she spoke out about that too. She's like, listen, he's a fucking comedian. He's gonna joke. Like,
Peace.
that didn't even bother me. Like, that's
Even
why
more
she was
sense.
laughing. Remember, people were like,
Yeah.
why is she laughing? Because he's a fucking comedian telling a joke. She's like, don't get me wrong, I've had my feelings hurt over jokes and stuff like that, but I get what a comedian is and what he does. She's like, the real issue is that this nigga asked me on a fucking date to IHOP and motherfucking Will Smith wasn't with it. But my thing is this, there's been rumors about Will
Breakfast,
Smith
you gotta go.
dealing with his co-hosts, his co-stars, like Margot Robbie from Focus, the white girl that he was in the movie Focus with. People were saying that he was dating her. So how come that wasn't backlash when he was supposedly married to Jada? He been messing with white women.
Yeah, I mean, people expect that though. You know what I'm saying? A man that crashed a car, a woman that total lost it. You know what I'm saying? Like what men could do, women can't do. Men have to pay the bills, women don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Have to. Not saying they don't do it. Of course, women pay the bills, women do a lot of great things, but women don't have to pay the bills. Women don't have to do this. That's why if they do something, they get taken care of and you cheat. Like, damn, family. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, she said she never
nah.
even wanted to marry him, Wax. This was like
Who
an
will?
episode. He was sitting there. This was an episode of Red Table Talk. And she said she was crying the whole day of the wedding, that she cried down the aisle, that she never wanted to get married. It was only because she was pregnant and they were actors and in the limelight and it was going to look good, basically, is what everybody kept telling her. And she knew with Will that she didn't want to marry him. And Will was like, I've always wanted marriage, da, da, da. But people are saying that Will Smith took advantage of the fact that the Black family was going to earn him more money, make him look better in a better light. But really on the side, he's dating a bunch of white women and doing whatever he wants. So even though Jada Pinkett is getting the backlash for all of this, she does make it worse by coming out now and saying Tupac is her soulmate. They never did anything romantically. She just called him her soulmate. And
Lord
imagine you're still married to Will.
Jesus, Lord.
That's crazy.
Will, you gotta take care of somebody who's not your soulmate. See how hurtful that is? That sucks.
Take care of.
Yeah, you gotta take care of her regardless.
She's a prisoner.
How she? Because her own though, she accepted. She said yes. I mean, you know, I'm a prisoner with my vehicle.
She said it in front of him, and he was laughing.
But you know, those men after they sold me that fucking car, that this fucking car.
This is not.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch what you
This
sign
is the rest
now.
of your life, kids, children.
It could be the rest of your life. That shit fucked me up. That repo still on my shit.
That's 7 years. It'll be gone. That bitch have been separated for 7 years and she's still stuck to this motherfucker. This bitch ain't even want that nigga to get smacked. She probably mad as hell. She did want to go on a date with him, and that's why this motherfucker done went up there and lost his fucking mind. All right, now let's get into Wax's ABC. Wax's ABC. Now, you know how it goes down. We give Wax a word. He defines it, tells us what it is. He uses it in a sentence. And today, that word will be brought to you live from Twerk God.
What we got? All
right, I gotta type it down real quick. Hold on.
Wax, you need some
so
Vaselina on your lips.
Oh man,
they look a little gray. That's better. They was looking gray, nigga.
Yeah.
Now the word is
shit.
G-A-L-L-I.
Jesus. GALLIFORME.
We can't see.
Hold on, I can tell you. I'll let you know. Keep going back. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Right.
Here we go. Don't move.
Oh shit. Okay.
Don't move, nigga.
Don't move, nigga.
Galliforme.
That is golly for me. Golly for me is this girl named Golly. She sounded like she was fat, you know what I'm saying? So they named just like just for me, like you losing weight and shit like that.
No,
Or
that's
just
a
for me
perm.
shit. Oh, just for me as a perm?
Like
Okay.
perm and
Well,
hair product.
right here had a bad hair and she was fat because Golly definitely is fat. Golly for me is like she's trying to you know, lose weight and she, put this formula out there and it's called Golly for me. So that's like the good weight loss formula from a fat girl.
Okay.
All right. So I went to GNC and I was trying to find something so I could lose weight because I'm out here in the country eating all this fat stuff. And I seen this thing called Golly for me. And I asked the people like, yo, what's this? And they was like, oh, this girl, she lost a lot of weight. She used to be fat, so it's called Golly for me.
I thought you was gonna say girl for me, like,
No,
girl is for
no
me.
girl for me. No girl.
No girl for you at all, Wax. Okay, are we done?
Well, the word means it's another term for chickens, turkeys, and quails. Galliform.
How come you don't know that? You had chickens, you fucking weirdo.
I don't know their names. I don't even know the chicken names. I didn't even know the chick's name I dealt with my whole life.
I didn't know the chickens' names.
I don't know their names.
All right. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Happy anniversary, Twerk.
Well, thank you guys.
Happy anniversary, Twerk.
How many years has it been?
8 years.
So Twerk is celebrating his anniversary with his boo-boo. Jason,
congratulations. You know you legally married, right?
I know. I can feel it.
Legally married.
10 years. 10
you
years.
Legally
He has
married.
2 more.
Oh, 2 more years.
Wow.
Alimony, she picture amazing. Oh,
Nobody understand what you're saying.
I'm so happy it's breaking up.
I think he said something about alimony. Yay, we can't hear Wax anymore. We're gonna get out of here. Bully and Abuse podcast. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe.
Tell a friend.
Oh God.
Twerk, you say it.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
That's right. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Later, guys. Thank you.
All right, bye. Have fun tonight.
Bless.
Thank you guys.
Make a baby.
Have a baby. Have a baby.
You guys suck.
Bye.
Bye.